welcome the man himself, Mr. Sajjid Mitha, on the stage.
Thank you very much, Tanvi. That was a very kind and lovely introduction. I was just thinking when I was waiting that we had given a time of 8:45 a.m., so I must apologize. In fact, I was telling Neeraj that the next conference we need to think about is pace, punctuality, and the circular economy. But I'm happy to see everyone here. So for those of you who care about our planet, this is a conference for you. Our Earth's resources are not infinite, and it is time for each of us to make a shift from a linear to a circular economy. Large corporates only boast about their financial success, but their stories of growing profits come with an unthinkable price tag. With a tag that has resulted in a world which is battling climate change, dangerous levels of pollution, depleting natural resources, and vanishing forests. What is tragic is that most governments are turning a blind eye to this very real problem, which promises to make our world worse off for our children. The same children we claim to love with all our heart and for whom we wish to build a better tomorrow. With race, Polymerupdate and Pworld Tech have committed to not crawl, not walk, but to race to create and spread awareness regarding a grave issue we face every day in our lives. Ladies and gentlemen, like Tanvi said, my name is Sajjid Mitha and I'm the founder and CEO of Polymerupdate and co-founder of Pworld Tech, creators of the Polymer Exchange Trading Platform. A very warm welcome to each of you and to those who are watching us on Polymerupdate TV. You may be wondering, why race? Well, other than being an acronym for recycling and the circular economy, it implies the need for all of us to race to change the mindsets of people. The need to make these people more responsible, more aware, more sensitive, and more empathetic towards the many everyday dangers that lurk around us, waiting to enter our environment, waiting to damage it, waiting to destroy it. To most, this may seem as extreme, but let me put things into perspective. In my hand, I'm holding a box of my favorite salsa dip. It is spicy, tangy, and serves that perfectly delicious punch on my palate when eaten with lavash. I ask all of you in the audience to look at this box in my hand. You will notice that it is packed in plastic, which is protecting the content inside the box. Clearly, the packaging appears practical as it helps increase shelf life. We understand the miracles of plastic as we know that the material takes multiple forms. There's a rigid cover, underneath which there's a removable flexible film, and then we have the rigid container. Together, because of the miracles of plastic, the salsa dip container in my hand feels light. It would not feel this light if the contents were packed, say, in a glass container. And it cannot be packed in paper, for the salsa dip would leak out of the paper packaging. Plastics, therefore, without any argument, and from a pragmatic standpoint, is the best packaging solution. And since it is light, it means it can be easily transported using less fuel, which also means it emits fewer greenhouse gases, which is good for the environment. Many will think of this as being good enough, especially those belonging to the plastics industry. We at Polymerupdate and Pworld Tech are also part of this vibrant, growing industry. But we, ladies and gentlemen, are not satisfied with just knowing about the miracles of this product. We worry about what happens to this container once it is disposed of as dry waste. Without government regulation, we worry if it will in fact be recycled or will it end up in a landfill somewhere. This is the reason why we have organized today's conference with the hope that over the next several hours, each of you, including us, will gain some knowledge which will help us start the move from a linear to a circular economy. We have an impressive lineup of speakers who I hope will help us rethink, redesign, and work towards building a better, cleaner, and greener future. We hope that after today's conference, all of us here begin to address the many shortcomings we face in our everyday lives. I hope we find better ways to make, use, and reuse products, and that we all remember that the natural resources in our world are not infinite. Over time, we at Polymerupdate and Pworld Tech hope to work more closely with polymer chemists, polymer producers, processors, designers, and marketeers working for brands and retailers. We hope to work more closely with municipal corporations, societies, and waste management companies. This we hope to do because we understand that no single organization can achieve this mammoth task of shifting from a linear to a circular economy alone. Welcome to RACE, our effort to help make our planet a better place for future generations. I would like to thank our patrons Neil Kamal, Plastivision, Supreme, Chemi Euro, MCX, Lila Polymers, Agile Petrochemicals, RR Plast, OPPI, and Terry for supporting this conference. I would also like to thank our speakers for taking time off on their busy schedules to share their expertise on a matter which concerns us all. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for your participation today at the RACE conference. Thank you.